to my homie Easy. Cause we going pro, we going pro, we going pro, we going pro. Going through my social media, you're gonna see a lot of Dark Skin Volume 1 or hashtag Dark Skin Volume 1, and you're probably gonna see the cover art, you're gonna see the track list, and you're probably gonna see all of that before you actually get to listen to the music. And you're probably gonna have a perception in your mind about Dark Skin Volume 1 before you actually listen to the music. And if you are gonna have a perception in your mind before you listen to Dark Skin Volume 1, I hope that you're gonna use this video as your perception. This video is aimed at giving you a point of view so you can understand what Dark Skin Volume 1 is directly from me, because I wrote Dark Skin Volume 1. I didn't work on it alone, obviously. I got my squad, Nevis, 777, the whole way. You know, I rep 777 and Nevis because they are at the core of who Billy is. Without them, Billy would just be another guy who wants to make music, or another guy who wishes he could make music. So yeah, man, Dark Skin Volume 1 is my second mixtape. It has 14 songs on it, and I recorded it over, I don't know, 9 months. Like the recording, the mixing, and the mastering, that all took about 9-10 months. All of that took about 9-10 months, because I started in September 2016. I remember Going Pro, the song that's number 1 on the track list, is actually the very first song I wrote for Dark Skin, and that like kicked it off. I remember with Going Pro, I got the idea before the song. I asked my homie Easy to give me a beat for my mixtape, and he gave me that beat, and then I just put the idea I had onto the beat, and it just like gelled. And the way that song gelled kind of inspired me to keep carrying on. I was like, wow, if my homie gave me a song and I made it gel so well and I made it sound so nice, I wonder what is gonna happen if I keep asking my homies for instrumentals. So what happened was, after Going Pro, the song that's number 2, which is the Up Dance, was the next song that I did for the tape. And I remember I was chilling with my homie Kada, one of my producers, Never squad member. We were chilling playing PlayStation, and he had his laptop plugged into the aux and he was playing beats at random, and then the beat for the Up Dance came on, and I was like, whoa, what's this? I had never heard anything that sounded like that, you know, because it was very simple. I can actually go back to the first time I heard the song, you know. It was like very relaxed, very calm, but at the same time it was kind of like hyped up. I was like, what is going on right now, and what's going on with this beat? And he just asked me if I wanted it, and I was like, yeah, I want it. The song was initially called The Up Dance. I didn't change the name of the song. I just wrote over the name The Up Dance. From there, that's when I started pushing the production of the tape. The songs I didn't record them according to the track list, but like the first 2 songs were legit. Let's go.
Alright.
Oh wait, hold on.
Hold up.
Let's go.
Alright, take it slow, man. Alright, speed up.
Full of killers, get squad, a crew full of killers, get squad, a crew full of killers, get dead squad, a crew full of killers. Dead squad, we killing them. We're dead squad, we killing them. A dead squad, a dead squad, a dead squad, we killing them. We're dead squad, we killing them. We're dead squad, we killing them. A dead squad, a dead squad, a dead squad, we killing them. Got a crew full of killers, my clique is.
With Dark Skin, it's not just the music, it's more, it's a story of who I am. And not just a story of who I am, but it's a story of who my friends are, who I keep around me. You know, I have songs like No Food in the Kitchen, for example. That song was made by my homie Origin. And that song talks about a time when me and my sister were going through a bad struggle. And it's not about not having food in the kitchen, but it's about going out there and hustling and making a way where there is no way. You know, I got songs like Trapped, where I talk about how I feel trapped in the South because I'm from the South, I grew up in the South, I've always been in the South, and I wanted to leave the South. And for me, the South is like a ghetto, it's like a hood, because that's all I know. And other people in the ghetto, other people in the hood probably feel the same way. They probably feel trapped by their surroundings and they just want to leave, you know. So every song that's on that track list, all 14 songs, are all like specifically aimed at something. They're not just random songs that I wrote or I just put together for the sake of putting together a mixtape. There's like a bigger picture that you gotta like listen to the music, and then after you listen to the music you gotta kind of like step back and look at the bigger picture, and like you will see it. And it's a journey, it's a musical journey, because I feel like it goes from going pro to Gabriella, and from going pro to Gabriella you kinda like have different detours. You kinda keep riding shotgun in a taxi and I'm headed out to Josie. My headphones banging loud. Just gotta get 2 tricks done and I'm nice, bro.
Yeah. Alright. Go.
What's going on? I can heel flip, man. There we fucking go. Keep going.
Oh, fuck.
But yeah, man, when I think of Dark Skin and I think of the journey of making it, and the journey of making Dark Skin was a journey that I really enjoyed, because I feel like in the long run Dark Skin and the making of Dark Skin kind of brought me closer to my homies, because I kind of realized that I can depend on all of my homies, because no lie, I asked each of my homies for a beat and each of them delivered, you know. There was not once where they were like, oh, sorry, I can't give you the beat, but like for the first time all of us kind of like came together and we made this one project in Dark Skin. Even though it didn't like sit down all in one room and plan it, it was like me going to one homie and asking him for a beat or telling him about the ideas that I have, and then a week later I go to the next homie and I give him the idea, then the next week, like it was just like that. Like I'd go to my homies and I'll talk to them and I'll give them ideas and I'll plant seeds in their heads, and then they just kind of like manifested the ideas that I gave them, you know. And that's what Dark Skin did. Dark Skin kind of brought all of us together as a squad.
Welcome to the dark side, take it to the dark side, zombies on the dark side, monsters on the dark side, welcome to the dark side, take it to the dark side, zombies on the dark side, monsters on the dark side, real people die, there's no remorse, for the weak they get eaten first like breakfast by zombies and monsters. The dark side is evil things.